Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another Daily Market Report brought to you by Mike Bjork. Today is Monday. It's July 8th. Hope you guys are having a great morning so far. Hopefully you enjoyed the nice weekend here. We got really kind of a quiet day today. We don't have anything on the economic calendar scheduled for today. We got the headline news. Stock market is down. It's taking its cue mostly from they're kind of reevaluating the whole rate cut scenario here. Their investors are out there after the really good jobs numbers that came in on Friday. Now they're kind of reevaluating. There are some people that just kind of threw some numbers out there, like a half rate point rate cut for July. And, now they're kind of reevaluating. Now that's almost off the board, so to speak. But I still don't think I never really thought there would be a half a cut, half point, because the Fed just doesn't seem to operate like that. It doesn't. The economy's still doing okay, and it would have to be in dire straits for it to go half a cut. Economy still doing pretty well for the most part, and I do think, however, that there will be a quarter rate cut at the end of this July meeting here. So I do think we'll get a quarter one. Perhaps we'll get another quarter one later in the year, but I think they'll kind of see how a quarter cut works and then play it by ear from there. But I think they're just right now the investors are out there kind of reevaluating. I do think that they also kind of think that there's about another rate cut that will happen, like maybe a quarter, but the half point, that some of them thought were on the table will probably be out the table now. So it'll be important this week. Fed Chair Jerome Powell will be speaking like 3 times this week, so they'll be listening to him very closely. So prepare some volatility for the days he speaks, which I believe is Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday are the days he's speaking. So as a result, I expect some volatility. They're going to be looking for any signs of what he says, what his feelings are. Of course, the Fed doesn't always just look at that any one particular number. They look at a variety of things. We will get some inflation news out this week, which I don't anticipate that kind of increasing. We've been seeing, if anything, pulling back a little bit. So we're well below their rate cut. Their target rate of 2%. We're down close to like 1.5, 1.6 right now. So let's kind of proceed and see how the bond market's faring today. So after kind of a crazy day on Friday, both the stock market and the bond market was tanking. We were down as much like around 40 basis points to touch off the 25-day moving average. Pretty much closed right at the floor of support here, this Fibonacci level here. We started right at it today. We're up currently about 6 basis points. We were up earlier, as you can see, at some point about 14 basis points. So coming pretty close to covering the losses we had on Friday, but not quite there yet. So 6 basis points so far this morning. Not yet for any change for pricing from what we had on Friday. There could be some better pricing if investors, lenders price wait on here, and then do any pricing for the better on Friday. So, but for the most part, if you look at from the end of day on Friday to this morning, there won't be any change of pricing so far today as of yet. So it could be later on we could see some better pricing, but as of right now, there's just nothing right there. 9 up there. Yields, as you can see here, we did close just slightly above the this ceiling resistance. Now we're down a little bit, just here under it, like 2.02. I think it's 2.029. So just a hair under the 2.023. 3 basis points under the floor here. So again, once it's pushed down below here, we have some room to grow. As we saw, we hit some new lows here those 2 days on Wednesday and Friday last week. That helped us a bit, and we probably see that again this week as well, potentially. All right, again, no change in pricing for interest rates today. We could see it later on today, or it could be priced in tomorrow. We may see it tomorrow, but again, this week will be pretty volatile with the whole focus on Jerome Powell and his speeches, and if there's any clues about any what kind of rate hikes we could potentially see at the end of July when the FOMC meets again. All right, folks, that's pretty much covers it. However, if you guys are looking to buy a refinance, I am a loan officer. I do work with lender services out 50 states. We're also home to some pretty ingenious loan programs, all-in-one loan and home funded. On top of all that, we carry the jumbo, the conventional, Fannie and Freddie, FHA, VA, USDA, and some niche loans, which include for investors, bank statements for the self-employed and foreign nationals. So if you guys are interested, just go ahead and direct message me, and we'll help you guys out. You guys have a great rest of your day. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you tomorrow. Bye bye.